Good afternoon and welcome back to Growing Together episode number 8. Today we have with us Elle Neffier. Elle, how you doing today?
Good.
Good to see you. How many times we tried this intro?
Many times.
I know, I get nervous still, but it's good to have you here. How was your day at school, Elle?
It was long.
It was long? Well, not so long. You get out at 1 something, so
Yeah.
how's that possible, Elle?
Long class. Physics is long.
All right. So, Ellie, tell us about what's going on right now in your life. You are a senior in Stevens High School. Are you done with all your credits? Are you still getting all your credits done? How's that working right now?
Most of my credits are done. I'm just taking mostly electives. Like I have my math elective and a science elective, but I have
Okay,
all my required classes over with.
okay. Do you know where you're going for college, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Grand Canyon University in Arizona.
Arizona, all the way to Arizona.
Mhm.
You better know, learn how to do, how to speak Spanish, though.
I mean, I took 2 years in Spanish class. It's not gonna
Wow.
get me very far, but I did.
I'm sure. Are you gonna what you're gonna study at college?
Post-secondary education in mathematics.
Yes. There you go. I like that. I like to hear that. So Ellie, let me tell you about this. This space is for you to share your spiritual journey that you have experienced here at South Canyon, but like also in your life, right? Like sometimes people go up and down with faith and how they feel like spiritual, right? Um, Strong. So, first of all, tell us how will people describe you, Ellie?
As quiet and positive and goofy.
Okay. Is that just like people that meets you once or like in general?
I think normally at first people think I'm a very quiet person because I don't talk a whole lot.
Okay.
But I think hopefully they see me as positive. Everyone sees me as positive. But
Yeah, you're one of those persons that always have that big smile and like receiving or welcoming everybody like with like huge like open arms and just like that's actually a really positive person. So that's really nice. Ellie, so tell us a bit about your hobbies. What do you like to do that is not math?
that's not math. I like playing piano a lot.
Okay.
Been doing that since like 6th grade. So not super long, but still a good amount of time.
Have you take that like farther? Like it's just not for a hobby, but do you do it like on a orchestra or like
No, I just do it for me. I do lessons and just play whenever.
do you think like you can sit and like just play whatever is in front of you or
Um, Maybe not well, but like maybe a little bit.
okay. That's pretty cool. So is music for you really important in your life?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you ever tried to like play for the youth band here at church or
Yeah. I did the choir for a bit, like the singing for Wednesday nights, and I play piano sometimes for them too.
okay, that's really nice. What other things you like to do, Ellie?
Like other things I like to do,
Yeah,
I like being outside, like riding my
outside.
bike and hiking and camping and rock climbing and stuff like that.
You, rock climbing.
Rock climbing.
Oh, you never had actually mentioned that.
Really?
Tell me a little bit more about that. You like
um,
it's that's a lot of adventure to be like such a like shy and quiet person. Like rock climbing is like super hard. I'm sure. Like I can't even like
my
imagine.
dad has taken us since we were like really really little. So
Okay. Do you have a sister?
yeah, I have a
Yeah.
sister, Charlie.
Okay, that's nice. Um, Ellie, so um, tell us a bit about your spiritual journey, right? Like, how is that being working for you? Do you have any person that has been like really like um, impactful in that journey?
Not really. I think it's everyone that's kind of come across with me that's just shared their story, but not one specific person that's shaped me, I think.
Okay. Do you like take experience for like all those people that
Yeah.
like okay. Do you remember one that would like make you like feel like, oh, like I feel you, you know, like I hear what you're saying.
Um, my mom has tried to with some of her like own experiences.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's see. Uh, During your day, Ellie, where do you find God?
Right now, not so much on my everyday
Mm-hmm.
basis, but I think like bike rides. They're so calm and peaceful, and you can find stuff there. But
Mm-hmm.
right now, it's kind of hard to.
Do you feel that like that God is still present, but it's hard to you for connecting with God, or do you think like God just left you right now, like
I
for
think he's there, but it's just more distant than in the past.
okay. Um, how's that like being for you? Like, do you feel sometimes stress about it? Do you wish like your connection with what would be like bigger?
Yeah, I wish my connection would be better. So I'm hoping since GCU is a Christian-based school that it'll be a little extra push to like bring it back
Okay.
in.
Why are you expect so the college that you're going is a Christian school?
Mhm.
So what you're expecting with that? Are you choosing that place because also it's a Christian school and like they keep like encouraging you to like find or like um put God in every day like in your life or
I mean, it wasn't one of the main reasons. I think it's just one of the benefits of it,
uh-huh.
and I think it will help me remind me of what I have to do to stay connected.
Is it it's important to you
Yeah.
to keep like do you know like you do Wednesday night and everything and then once you go to college it's harder
Yeah.
to do this kind of things. Is it important to you to keep like that spiritual connection or
Yeah.
find those people?
Mhm.
Okay. Um, do you have any like impactful experience or something that comes to your mind that you will say or like it will make you feel that God is still there?
I think peer ministry camp at Outlaw was very opening and just getting to hear everything and think about things in a different light was very impactful.
So peer ministry, huh?
Mhm.
So for those people that don't know what is peer ministry, right? What's peer ministry? Tell us a little bit more about it.
It's high school students getting together and asking deep questions and going into everything emotions and your spiritual emotions and your just normal emotions and how all your big questions and stuff and just no filter, just getting right down into it.
Is a peer ministry a program that is just like for once and then like whatever you do there is just like during that time or you can put stuff of that peer ministry like teach you for like a daily like
I think it's a daily thing. Like one of the first things we did was like, who's your neighbor, and like we figured out what the actual meaning of neighbor was. That, or not the actual meaning, but one of the meanings was like it's the person that you despise or hate, and you need to treat them
mm-hmm.
with kindness and everything. So then, when I'm not so happy about a person, I can just think, okay, they're my neighbor. I gotta work at this. Not
Okay.
supposed to like them. I can, but I have to treat them good.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about peer ministry. Like, is this a program for kids that have problems, or what kind of program, or what is the main like point of this? Is there to create leaders? Is to just help people that doesn't feel a connection with God, or like what
I
is
think
peer
all of
ministry?
it. Like you're supposed to be finding like leadership within yourself. Like maybe this is just my point of view, but you're finding leadership within yourself and to be able to listen to others and communicate with others about anything they might need, if it's spiritually or just normally too.
So you would say like anybody can be a leader
Yeah.
or a peer
Mhm.
ministry leader, right?
Yeah.
Is it is that something that you would just do during like at church, like when you get with your friends,
Yeah.
or how like or peer ministry is also like outside? How that works? It because if peer ministry is a program that is like faith and church based, right?
Mhm.
Is that something that you just do at church, or you can take that out and put it on practice outside, like during like school, or how that works?
I think you could practice it outside just because it's supposed to be like your self growth and
Mm-hmm.
being able to help others then afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't always have to be at church or with
Okay.
anyone.
And how you feel about it? How many times you have gone to that camp?
I think have I gone twice? I was gonna go last year, but then it got canceled.
Yep.
But I think I went twice before that.
Okay. And did you notice a difference? Because I don't think in 1 year like the program will change a lot, right?
No, it's kind of the same, but like just different people and new lessons and experiences from those people.
What kind of difference did you notice during like your first year as a peer ministry and the second time as a returner to that program? Do you help to lead or what was like the
I
point
felt
to
more
go back?
comfortable, and it
Okay.
was easier to open up to them.
Is it hard
So,
to open up like right?
oh yeah,
Is that for everybody or
I think so. But she would sit there. The leader would just sit there, and she wouldn't say anything, and you'd have to wait until someone talked. Like you couldn't not share your feelings,
mm-hmm.
so you were forced to, which was good practice, I guess.
That's good. Um so you you're taking this program, right? Is this make you a leader right now? Is that are you equipped to be a leader to someone else, or how you feel about it? Right, because once you take a program or some or like a how would you say a I forgot the word in English. Let's keep it with program, right? But then you get like a diploma or something like that that says like, oh, you actually like finish the program, blah blah blah. Do you feel like ready to like start to transmit all that knowledge, or you work like in small pieces like every day, like?
I think I'm still learning. I don't think I'm equipped to fully be a leader to someone else
Mhm.
because I have a lot to learn still too. Maybe in some things I could help or lead other people, but
Mhm.
mostly I think I'm still working on it.
I like that. I like that. During this time, Ellie, have you feel like COVID has been like a huge change for everybody, and how that affect you?
Not in the best ways. I really don't like it.
Yeah.
I feel like it took a lot in selfish ways too, which is stupid, but
Mhm. Mhm.
like my high school experience was kind of shortened
Uh-huh.
and I was finally like getting out of my bubble too, but
Yeah.
now I can't quite get out of my bubble.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we're hoping that now that you're going to college, right? You keep
growing.
growing
Yeah.
as a person, and I'm sure you're gonna do it. Um, so before we wrap it up, I give you 3 questions, right, to choose from a list, and I would like you to answer those. All right. So Ellie, tell me, for what in your life do you feel the most grateful?
Most grateful.
Yeah.
My family, because we don't quite always get along the best, but
Mhm.
if someone's down, even if we just had a huge argument, if something happened to them or they're feeling something, we'll all be there to support one another.
Uh huh.
And it's just very supportive and loving.
Yeah.
So you
That,
always count on them.
there you go. Yeah, like have your family close is amazing. Do you feel that like you're moving like out of your house? Is that gonna be hard to do that transition? Because some people, for example, I was really attached to my family. Like, do you feel that you're gonna like feel that change or?
Yeah, I think I'm preparing myself slowly with
Mhm.
staying busier or just like not or planning things by myself more
Uh huh.
this year. That way next year won't be quite as huge, but I think it'll be very huge and scary.
Oh, I know you got this,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be there to support you, and
Mhm.
we're gonna be here to support you too. Do you think, Ellie, the younger you will be happy with what you have become?
I think she would be mostly happy, but a little disappointed. Because I
Okay.
think she would know, she would hope that I could have grown a little more, or not been so afraid to do things.
Growing which way though?
Um, like in the fun types of stuff.
Okay.
So I haven't done a whole lot of like life experience things. I just kind of like stuck to the rules and done things.
Mhm.
I think she would have hoped that I would have experienced more
Okay.
and stuff like that. But I think she would have been proud of the type of person I am.
Yeah. Such a responsible person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's really good. Well, I think like you're gonna have time to do like that transition, and then at some point, whenever I see you again, I will ask you the same question, right? And I hope you by then you have done more life experience stuff, good life experience
Yeah.
stuff, right? Um, during your day, when do you feel the most at peace?
When I'm either outside,
Mm-hmm.
like in the summertime with bike riding, I always go like around sunset time, and I just get to like sit there, like be by myself and observe everything and the trees and such. And so like trees, I love trees. So if I ever see a tree, I'm like, oh, this is great. So trees.
Where you going for college? Is that a place with trees?
No.
I'm like,
downfall. There's no trees.
Oh, they're gonna be cactuses, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
those are prickly. I learned.
Give a huge hug to that cactus,
Yeah.
for sure. Um, Ellie, before we leave, I have a small activity, right? You're gonna pick a number from 1 to 3,000, right? And then if you can answer that question, I would like you to do it. If you don't think on something, we can change it, or you can be just like, yeah, I think that's enough for today.
Okay.
All right. So give me a number, Ellie.
1,729.
That's a good number. 1,729, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think most jurors could be impartial when presiding over a celebrity trial?
What?
See? You need to read that for everybody.
Do you think most jurors could be impartial when presiding over a celebrity's trial? I mean, sure, because then if they know the celebrity, then they could have their own opinions beforehand.
Okay.
I don't know.
What if the juror doesn't like the celebrity though?
That could be bad.
There you go. Ellie, before we leave, what would you say to those you that would like to try peer ministry? What's your recommendation for that?
I think they should definitely do it, because it's gonna suck at first because you have to like open up and talk about things you don't want to talk about, but afterwards it's really cool and good.
Okay.
They should do it.
Thank you so much, Ellie, for coming today. It was super, super fun. I'm glad you're here, and I wish you the best wherever you go. All right. And thank you guys for watching us today, and I'll see you next time.